Hey gang, Darryl Davis coming here to talk about designing a real estate career worth smiling about. I want to talk to you about not creating the worst case scenario in your head. Before I get into this, I feel like I need to explain. I didn't get a job at Home Depot, although I feel like that could be my job. I'm literally sitting on a box of tile at Home Depot waiting for my wife and my contractor to finish spending my money on our investment property that we're fixing up. But I thought it'd be productive, so I was sitting here on my phone reading an article that made me think to share this story with you. So when a client or a lead doesn't reach out to you, like let's say you do an appointment, you see them, you think things go well, and then you do a follow-up call, right? So you'll follow up with, checking in with them to see if they made a decision, whether they want to move forward with you or not. You may call them, you may text them, may email them, and you feel like they're not responding. And so what we start to do is we make up a conversation in our heads, like, did I upset them? Are they ghosting me? They're not interested anymore. I'm not good at this. So I want you to notice what we do is we make up this story. But the question is, without any evidence, why would we make up that story that is so destructive to your attitude and self-motivation? Like, why do we do that? Why do we choose the worst case? I'm not good enough. They don't like me. I tick them off. Because there's so many other possibilities that there could be. Let me bring you to the story now. So the article I was reading is that this woman, she was kept emailing her client to pay a bill, and they weren't paying the bill. So same thing, she got upset and la 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 la, and then months later, she got a check for the bill, which was $1,700 from the wife, with a note. The wife said, I apologize that we didn't take care of this, but my husband got terminally ill when you were reaching out to him. He just passed, and I knew about your bill, so here's your money. Now, obviously, this person felt really bad, and she talked about it in the article, but that's my point. Here you've got a very similar scenario where you've got somebody who doesn't seem like they're responding. You might feel like they're ghosting you, and she went with a negative story in her head. And the real story was much worse, right? So I'm going to invite you to stop making up the story that is destructive to your attitude. Without facts, don't create that story. Well, then, Darryl, what do I do with that? What would I make it mean? Well, make it mean nothing. Without any facts, it could be anything. So you do the best that you can. You follow up when you can based on your conversation. You don't hear after a day or two or 3 days or a week. Whatever you decide, there's no right answer there because they're not giving you feedback, right? So just follow up as best as you can with the information that you have. And most importantly, though, don't create this made up story that's destructive to your attitude. That's the point of this video. All right, I hope this helped. Have a wonderful day, and hopefully I am going to get out of here soon. Keep smiling. Bye.